Welcome back to yet another video by Binge King. Today we will discuss a movie in which four families in Heartland town leave residence for only 13 minutes to find shelter, search for loved ones, and fight for their lives. Before pursuing our main plot, I suggest that you should keep your lungs filled with restrained air because this video contains spoilers. 13 minutes. The movie starts by introducing us to Rick's family. As Luke's mother sits in front of her house reading a book, she gets frightened by lightning striking at their barn. She informs Rick about the fire and they begin to extinguish the fire. In doing so, the scene jumps to Maddie texting someone and crying about because she's got pregnant and does not know what to do. Ascending to the next family, we are introduced to Anna and Carlos conversing about their work routines. Anna surprises him with a house that she's going to buy for themselves the following day. After she parts Carlos to his work, we have dropped towards Maddie again, and this time we see her mother, Jess. She asks Maddie if she is doing well, upon which she ignores and excuses her to meet someone. Lastly, the movie depicts the fourth family of Brad, Kim, and their special child, Peyton. The initial movie scenes are perplexing because they depict our main characters' jobs, careers, and personal life issues. Anna works as a janitor in a hotel. She bumps into Daniel shortly before he fights with his love, Luke, Rick's kid. Jess works in a mechanic shop where her boss harasses her. Conversely, Maddie visits Luke's mother clinic, where she intends to do an abortion, but Luke's mother suggests that she keep the baby as it is a gift from God. Maddie gets panicked and leaves her clinic, and outside she sees Eric, her baby's father. She suggests that they should not abort the baby, instead they can marry and start a new life, but he does not think of her plan as a way out and begins to make excuses, to which she leaves. On the other hand, Anna's boss scolds her because of his Carlos, but she completes her work and visits a saloon where Maddie attends a client. The client is none other than a real estate agent waiting for Anna. They completed the paperwork for the house and she said that Anna could get the whole paper after funding the total cost to her. Conversely, Carlos is working on Rick's fields, but he does not have any idea about the expertise, which Rick finds out and scolds him, followed by his son Luke's doing the same after finding out he does not have any work permit. Soon, Rick's tractor breaks down and he asks Carlos to bring tools from Greg's garage. While he's driving, Anna approaches and informs him about their new home's successful deal. Conversely, Maddie confesses to her mother Jess that she's pregnant. Jess tries to console her, and in the meanwhile, Maddie gets a call from Kim, who asks her if she can pick up Peyton from school because she was in her office figuring out a tornado heading towards them. Maddie volunteers and goes to Peyton's school and finds out that her hearing gadget is broken because some dumb guy bumped into her while playing. Ascending to our main plot, Maddie gets a call from Eric. Eric is at her front door. She tells Peyton to stay at home, and if she needs anything, Maddie will be just at the door. Eric insists on her talk, and later they get into a fight because Eric is married. Conversely, Aunt Carlos ends up receiving the deliverables from Jess. While Kim analyzes that the tornado is on its way, she buzzes a tornado warning signal, but Rick and his wife decided to stay at their home, disgusted with their lives. Everyone starts to take precautions while Peyton is busy drawing without her hearing gadgets. Maddie and Eric still fighting, Anna gathering all guests from the hotel to a safe place. Enraged, Rick drives off in his motorbike, and Carlos sitting in his car having no knowledge about what's going on as he does not understand English. To stay alive for the next 13 minutes, they start finding shelters. Jess arrives at Anna's place, and together they save everyone by getting in a kitchen. Luke and Daniel get into an underground cellar, but Peyton gets out of her house to find Maddie, but what she sees is a large tornado coming towards her. Luckily, Maddie finds her at the very last moment and rushes to take shelter, but they get caught in that frightening tornado. Carlos realizes that he's in trouble, but it's too late as the tornado destroys his car. Everyone seems to be terrorized during the last minutes, seeing their deaths before them, and suddenly everything thumbs up. Conversely, Brad is broadcasting the destruction that the tornado has caused. In doing so, he's worried about Kim and Peyton. He leaves to scream when his colleagues tell him that they cannot contact his family. He rushes to find them. On the other hand, Luke and Daniel exit the cellar only to find out that everything has been destroyed. Luckily, Carlos survives the tornado's wrath. His hand gets squeezed into the car's roof. Anna, Jess, and other survivors exit the kitchen in the middle of the destruction. They start finding people who have survived the storm, and in doing so, Vicky gets to unconscious Maddie. She tells Jess to stay there, but she does not respond and runs towards Maddie. Then Vicky, Jess, and Eric get her out. Eric excuses them to find Peyton before they leave for a medical camp. Conversely, Luke finds her mother alive, but unfortunately not his father. They rush to Rick and help him to stay alive by giving him some emergency first aid. As Brad rushes towards his home, he finds some survivors under a bridge, among which Carlos is the one too. Anna's boss requests Brad to help Carlos and join him with Anna. The story ceases in one place when Kim opens a medical and shelter camp for the survivors. Luke and his mother bring Rick to the camp. Kim finds Jess at the camp, and after discovering that they could not find Peyton, she rushes to her home. Anna comes there too with a baby survivor in her hands. Eric approaches Maddie, showing care and love, but she tricks him after sending him for water. Luke's mother leaves him after saying that from now on, he's dead of them. In the meantime, Brad brings Carlos to the camp, where finally Anna sees him. His hand has got severely damaged and needs instant treatment. A woman addresses her by saying that she needs to fill the form so that Carlos can get an ambulance. Carlos forbids her from filling the form, on which Vicky suspects and approaches them. It turns out that he is an illegal immigrant, but Anna fills the form because right now, what he needs is treatment, not a future in this country. Oh, did you forget about Kim and Peyton? She's still looking for her kid. In doing so, Peyton sees her and tries to approach her. But wait, there's a wire full of current between them. It was Kim's duty to turn off the power of their regions to forbid any other casualties. Luckily, Kim hears Peyton screaming for the first time. She approaches her and boldly removes the wires. Her clients turn off the power at the exact moment, and they survive another major mishap. In the end, everyone ends up with their loved ones. Luke with Daniel, Anna with Carlos, Maddie with Jess, and Kim with Peyton and Brad. The ending of 13 minutes depicts the humankind can survive any disaster if their loved ones are beside them. And a word of caution, never perceive the hazardous news lightly, take precaution measures on the spot. So how did you like the film? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and thumbs up the notification bell until we meet again in our next video.